Welcome to a brand new video. I'm Alex, a PG golf professional.
And I'm Natalie, golf fitness trainer.
So Nat, we're going to talk about the most important club in the bag, the putter. I can't tell you how many times I see golfers in the worst posture with putting and they wonder why they're having 35, 40 putts around.
Yeah, it's a common fault, isn't it? We see people
100%.
stood in some funky positions and then we've not got our eye line over the ball and we're not holding anything from there.
So from a golf coach's perspective, if you're not over the golf ball correctly when you're putting, it's very, very hard to control the club face, where it points, but also that pace control. And the three things that help you hold a putt is picking the right line, be able to start the ball on line, and obviously being able to read the putt too. So Nat, I want you to follow this routine.
Okay.
So let me just drop these on the ground for a second. So I want you to just get your arms by your side. So if you could stand side onto the camera so everybody can see sort of these angles.
Okay.
We're looking for a little bit of a bend in your arm. Right, I want to imagine you're going to rock a baby. You could sort of rock a baby there, couldn't you?
Yeah, perfect.
And now I want you to get over into what you would feel, let's say sort of like a 45-degree angle to the ground from your spine. Perfect. Now put your palms together and now rock that baby now, that same sort of feeling. That is where I want us to be. So you can see down the line perspective, back of the armpits over the toes, the bum just hanging down behind the heels. You feel like you can control that putter with your sternum, right?
Yeah, it's nice and neat and tidy.
And that's what I want you to get. But most people can't get there because it's probably a lot of pressure on the back.
Yeah, exactly. So, and this is where the fitness and the technique really match together. What we find is a lot of golfers struggling to get what we call this hinge position. As you said, the butt over the heels, and it's this sinking back here, which relies a bit on movement of the pelvis and the hamstrings working effectively. So quite often we see golfers who are quite hunched like this, they're a little bit tall to the putter, or they're almost too much the opposite way, a very flat back and really over it.
Yeah.
And then we've got the eye line not over the ball, and all of those three things that you mentioned at the start are off. So we've got a really simple exercise to try and help you get in these better positions quicker. And I'm going to use my winter mitts because it's freezing. This can be a head cover, it can be a towel, it can be a foam roller, a yoga block, water bottle, anything you want it to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mitts and just place them between my thighs.
Okay.
And I can bring my feet roughly together for this. And if you imagine this had money in it, you should not be able to take this from me. So I need a relative grip.
So you're squeezing that together, right?
I'm pushing my thighs together at like a 6 or a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
It's not a death grip, but it's enough for you not to be able to take it. And then all we're going to do from here is create a hinge position. So I'm going to sort of push this back and fold myself over. So if I place my hands in the middle, I'm going to allow my butt to push back and I'm going to just let my spine fold over and I'm going to try and get somewhere near my toes. But if you can't get to toes, it doesn't matter.
I'm looking at that, so don't worry if you are thinking that's a long way down.
It's a long way down, particularly if you've got long legs. The aim of this is to squeeze the mittens, to engage the inner thigh muscles, to allow the hamstrings and pelvis to work effectively. So all the movement is a simple push back and just allow the hips to keep traveling behind you like this. You feel the hamstrings start to move and then just let the arms hang. So we're getting the spine flexing and we're getting some movement through the spine. And all that does is teach us to get into that setup position we're looking for.
And hinge from the hips.
Hinge at the hips.
Okay, now I want you to hit a putt for me. Do your trade.
Let's swap.
So get that out in front of us with the arms slightly bent as we sort of said in that starting position.
Okay.
So it's sort of just out
Parallel
here.
to the floor?
Yeah, parallel to the floor is perfect. So for getting these golf balls, I want you now just to tilt over from those hips until that putter hits the ground. You might need to grip down slightly.
It's quite long.
Okay, and now that's be a great position for you just to feel as though you're rocking that like a baby.
Okay.
So one thing that I would say is that a lot of you will do this and you feel like you're less likely to guide that putter back. You're making a controlled movement from the body, not just controlling the putter through the shoulders, the elbows and the wrists. Go on, Nat, one more for us to finish.
Oh, I've not got the right line, but it feels pretty good.
Just the other two missing. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel here on Off Scratch, and we have 4 key plans up on our Off Scratch website. The link's that down below, and don't forget you can try them all for 1 week for free.
Exactly, 1 week free. Try the technical stuff, try the fitness stuff, and let us know what you think.
Thanks for watching.